The Kingdom of Lesotho has come through a turbulent economic climate, with coffers running dry and unforgiving macroeconomic conditions not helping the situation. The past 2 years has been a roller coaster for Lesotho's tiny economy. This meeting aims to interrogate the minister's fiscal policy.
Tonight's session offers a unique platform to dissect the key fiscal policies and priorities outlined in the national budget. Let us therefore explore their implications and impact in our economy, in our businesses, and most importantly, the livelihoods of Lesotho. We must actively engage. At the same time, we must pledge implementable solutions for maximum impact for the growth of our economy.
The majority of Lesotho's economy seems to be externally driven, whereby large infrastructure projects around the country are the main economic drivers.
So my interest was going to see within the budget of the minister, are there any proposals or are there any ideas as to in terms of investment stimuli packages that can try and stimulate growth over and above what the external sector is doing. So I was going to look at that as to can we get some economic growth drivers or some ideas as to how we can create a conducive environment for investment.
The minister said they inherited an economy that was in total disarray, coupled with near empty coffers, while literally living from hand to mouth.
One of the things that I remember as I came in was the fact that every month we had to sit down with the Minister of Finance. I was still at the bank at that time. We had to sit down with the Minister of Finance, with RSL, with everyone to find out how much collections have been made, because payments were halted. It wasn't possible to make payments on time. So government was basically living from hand to mouth.
And 2 years on, there are signals and indicators of stability and marginal growth.
In October, when we were at the annual meetings of the IMF and the World Bank, everybody was saying, countries are over-indebted, especially African countries. Almost everybody feels that they have this debt overhang and they are struggling. And as it were, usually the staff of the IMF and the World Bank would want to work on countries that are probably less busy. It gives them time. And everybody was basically saying, I want to work on Lesotho because Lesotho is doing so well. So this is what we have achieved in 2 years.
While the minister has been able to play the tough balancing act, for many now is a wait-and-see moment as to whether the figures provided can be translated into tangible solutions to a plethora of challenges facing ordinary Basotho. Rabelang Khatebe, SABC News, Lesotho.